Hello, it is Tomster here once again on the behalf of Indestructible Productions with another After Hours build series. Now I'm going to start off immediately by apologizing for the noise in the background because I am currently doing this commentary at an airport. Yeah, just had to meet the deadline, so kind of have to work with what I got. Sorry. Alright, so where we left off last time was the guitar neck being actually glued on, or glued together. So first thing in the morning when I came back on Monday was to actually, take it off the clamps. I feel like I need to really explain too much what goes into that process. Alright, now, seeing as it is a multi-laminate neck, it's not exactly even, so I do need to plane it down, so I do get one flat surface. Once again, most of these fairly easy processes that I don't really need to explain in too great a detail. With all that done, I actually do need to get the entire neck an even thickness all the way through. So that means converting this planer into a thicknesser, which once again, thankfully, because it's the Felder, it's fairly easy. Well, very easy to do. Few quick passes. Trying not to take too much off to avoid any sort of tear out that I might get. Just taking little by little. I think I took 3 mil passes every time I went through, with the last final one just being a very fine, like half a mil pass, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. Basically doing this just so that, well, yes, it's the right thickness, but also to kind of get everything nice and square. With that process done, it's time to get rid of all the tiny bit of excess that I have. Here you can see I'm just trying to take as little material away as possible because I was working with a limited amount of maple at this point. So I didn't want to lose too much of that. Just using a good old-fashioned chop saw to take off the extra. With that all said and done, it's time to actually find the right placement for the locating pins for the CNC. So I use one of our descendant neck templates to find the right holes. Then I go ahead and I check that they are indeed right in the middle where I want them to be. As always, measure, measure, cut. You know the drill. At this point, I will like to once again apologize for the fact that it is very noisy. I am indeed doing this commentary at an airport, but I have to meet a deadline, so. You see Luigi and Sam walking around in the background. Once again, some featured stars in this video. And finally, we're reaching toward the end of the video. Busy getting the neck all ready for the CNC. Carefully making sure that my brad point goes exactly where I want it to go. And drilling a nice 8mm hole for the locating pins to sit in. Try and make sure that you're going as slowly as possible so you don't tear out on the wood or at worst break anything, or actually at worst going not square, because that is not what you want to do. You want the hole to be as straight and square as you possibly can make it. Accuracy is key. This is where measuring twice is always, you know, the main thing to do. I also want to apologize for the fact that my commentary is kind of boring at this point. I've been at this airport for about 14 and a half hours now, so I am slightly tired. But hey, I'm going to leave you here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week with a much less noisy commentary. Bye-bye.